You know what that music means, my friend?
Yes, I do.
Time for the police blotter.
My favorite part of the show.
We're not even going to bring up Vancouver. We'll save that for a few minutes later. But
League of their own.
Yes, they are. Philadelphia. Longtime NFL defensive end Raheem Brock was arrested in Philly after a dispute at a restaurant. Evidently, Brock ran out on a $27 bar tab at Copa Banana on Thursday. And a bartender said that his party was asked to leave after one of them brought in food from another eatery. You ever bring food from one restaurant into another? I haven't.
No.
Waitress also said that was told they wouldn't pay for their bar tab. So the court documents indicate Brock is charged with theft and resisting arrest. It was not clear if he had a lawyer. He also played for the Seattle Seahawks. So Raheem Brock running out, chewing and screwing, if you will.
For a $27 tab?
I don't remember Brock Bradford when he was playing at Boston College on that pool team doing that. And furthermore, I don't remember Pete Brock, the former Patriot, doing that.
That's right.
But not Brock Bradford.
No.
Because he plays hockey.
No. The only thing Lou Brock stole were bases.
That's right. That's right. Further west in Seattle, authorities say former Washington backup point guard Vinoy Overton has been arrested in Seattle on suspicion of promoting prostitution. He was arrested a couple of weeks ago. In May, undercover officers had contacted an 18-year-old woman about prostitution in an area of Kent that's known for that sort of illicit activity. You ever been there?
No.
Okay. All right.
Where is it?
Not there. Near Washington.
Oh.
Lowry says the woman told them her boyfriend, Overton, brought her to the area and told her to perform acts of prostitution. And she was also told what to charge and was given a portion, had to give a portion of the money to Overton. Now, Overton graduated recently, and he was booked into jail in Kent. He's expected to appear in court soon. Not immediately known if he was represented by a lawyer.
Graduated from where?
Washington. University of Washington.
A finance major?
So, evidently, you know, he's a capitalist. But I just want to say this, folks. You don't hear about any Bruins wallowing into the depths of prostitution and pimping, do you?
No.
No way.
It ain't happening.
Dallas. Maverick shooting guard Deshaun Stevenson was arrested for public intoxication in Irving, Texas, Tuesday night, just a couple of nights after those guys won their first NBA championship. Cops were called to the Grand Venetian apartment complex that night after receiving a report about an intoxicated person walking in the area. It was reported that Stevenson, who does not live there, appeared intoxicated and did not know where he was.
Nice.
And Stevenson told KDFW TV that he was in the parking lot looking for his phone. A couple cops came up to me, asked me if I was drunk, Stevenson said. I said no, but I had a couple drinks. I guess he talked to somebody else, and then he just put me in handcuffs for no reason. Oh, well thought out explanation of what happened.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Stevenson was released at 5:30 a.m. on $475 bond, so he's just in a mess. I slept in a one-room cell for almost 5 hours until my wife came and picked me up, and to me it hurts because that's not a way a champion should celebrate on his way home in Dallas, sleeping in a cell over a $400 fine, Stevenson went on to tell KDFW. He'll be a free agent, but, you know, we did not hear of any Bruins being arrested for public intoxication after they won the Cup, did we?
No, well behaved.
Absolutely.
Well behaved. Let me ask you a question. Was a one-room cell, do they have suites?
I don't know.
Can you ask for a suite?
I think you can ask
for an upgrade.
Why can't you ask for one? All right. Fort Lauderdale. Miami Dolphins wide receiver Brandon Marshall's wife has been arrested again after previously being charged with stabbing him in the abdomen. Broward Sheriff's Office reports that they had a 9/11 hang-up call at the couple's home Friday morning, despite a protection order requiring her to stay at least 500 feet from the home. 27-year-old Miki Nogami Marshall told deputies she had been living there while Marshall was out of town. As far as I know, that's breaking that order that they told her not to do.
Yeah.
When Marshall returned, an argument ensued, followed by the call. Deputies arrested Ms. Marshall with violating her pretrial release. She remained in jail for a few nights, and she was also charged in April with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon after Marshall was stabbed with a kitchen knife. He has since recovered. Horace, do you ever hear of any of the Bruins' wives stabbing any of them?
No. Gee, you know, it's...
Tim Thomas's wife
never
stabs him.
No. And then when she went to jail, did she have a suite?
I don't know.
It doesn't say that?
Nathan Horton's wife. who I think is a fox. You know,
Easy.
we'll get a picture of her up there. Nah. She'd never stabbed Nathan.
No.
She probably cared for him after he was assaulted by Aaron Rome.
Assaulted is the right word.
Couple more. You remember John Hot Rod Williams?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
arrested in Louisiana on account of concert related to gunshots fired during a party at his home. And the advocate of Baton Rouge said that Williams and his relatives told officers about 8 shots were fired by somebody attending a party, but nobody knew who. Williams was booked Tuesday with letting a disorderly place. I just read it.
Yep.
And he's going to maybe see a fine of up to $500 or 6 months in prison or both. He, of course, played in the NBA for 13 years.
Right.
Played for Cleveland, Dallas, and Phoenix. And you know what? That's Hot Rod Williams. When we've been at parties at Tiger Williams' house, has anyone shot off shotguns?
Never.
No.
Never.
I bet Tommy Williams as well.
Or Ted Williams. He didn't.
Ted Williams. No. Finally, in Detroit, Denver Broncos defensive player Jason Hunter was struck in the left upper chest by a kitchen knife hurled at him by his girlfriend during an argument over cell phones, according to the Associated Press. Hunter told cops that the woman waved the knife and told him to stay back before throwing it, quote-unquote, on accident.
Oh, yeah.
It's usually by accident.
When is it on? On accident became big like 10 years ago, and I still can't figure it out. On accident.
Yeah, well, this was on accident.
Yeah.
And she then took her boyfriend to receive medical treatment and was later arrested after being pointed out by hospital security, the report said. The officers who wrote up the report said the girlfriend was angry about having found a bag of cell phones, which Hunter claimed, quote, were not his and belonged to his boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question. You wouldn't even have close to that kind of stabbing activity at the Hunter Thanksgiving dinner.
No, you wouldn't. So
Dale would instigate it, and he'll go hide in the corner. And then Timmy would have to fight it
like
off
you
from there.
said, that's Jason Hunter getting kitchen knives thrown at him by his girlfriend. I will guarantee you, Dale Hunter's girlfriend never threw knives at him.
No.
Absolutely not. So that, my friends, is the police blotter.
No.
Once again, no hockey players.
No, I don't know what it is.
It is just unbelievable. You doing all right, Stanley?
Yeah.
Looks like a beauty, eh?
Hey, we haven't seen him in 39 years. Nice to see you back, Stanley.